Hi, Squirrel Tribe 2.0. It's hump day, my dudes. Happy Wednesday. Hey, is it March 1st? Hold on. Hey, it's March 1st. Happy March 1st, Wednesday, hump day. That's a whole lot in one thing. How you guys doing? Hopefully you had a good Tuesday night. Listen, this is only orange juice. There's no Prosecco, no champagne, no Malibu, nothing in it. It's just orange juice, but I like to drink it in this fancy cup so it feels like maybe it's a mimosa. I mentally picture it as a mimosa. It's just regular ass orange juice, but it's fine. I'll deal with it. So today, I don't really have anything crazy to talk to you guys about. Nothing earth shattering has happened. I mean, there has, but it's going on the other channel. Side note, totally off topic. I have like 700 more subs over there and I'm going to have 100,000 subs on the main channel in like a year of starting the channel. That is flipping crazy to me. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I absolutely love it, but it doesn't make any sense. And then I remembered that when you hit 100,000 subs, you can get one of those. I don't know if everybody gets it. I don't know how it works. I haven't looked into it. I didn't expect to hit 100,000 subs, so there's that. But you can get one of those silver, it's called a play button from YouTube. They send you this like silver plaque kind of thing with like the YouTube logo and then like your channel name and stuff under it when you hit 100,000 subs. I think you have to apply for it. So if that's the case, fingers crossed, YouTube is like, here, ma'am, you've earned it, as opposed to, yeah, nah, not for you, because then I'll probably be sad. But anyway, so what was I gonna say? So today, hump day, Wednesday, woke up, took the kid to school, went by Whole Foods looking like a whole bag of just dog crap because I hadn't done anything to myself. No shower, hair was whatever. Went in, got some eggs, came back home. And I was gonna cook breakfast, but the man went somewhere to the orthodontist or something, which is why we're gonna have this conversation. So listen, so I get home and I get on the computer to finish up my research for my video for the main channel or whatever you wanna call that. And halfway through what I was doing, Kevin, the man, he sends me a thing and he's like, hey, I need the dental insurance card so I can give it to the people at this front desk. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I jump online because they don't send them out anymore. They're like, listen, we're not going to waste plastic on you. Look it up and, screenshot it, whatever, show it to people when you go in. So I do that. I do like a little copy thingy and I send it to him and he's like, no. I need the back of it too. And I'm like, but there's no back. Like it's like a digital screen. There's no back to this. I don't know what you want me to do. And he's like, well, they need the provider. And I'm like, but isn't the insurance the provider? Y'all, I'm 41 years old. I have no flipping clue how any of this works. When I had to get our insurance moved from Georgia to Florida, we ended up with new insurance. We ended up with Florida's Blue Cross Blue Shield or whatever. And then I went with Delta Dental because honestly, I looked for whatever the cheapest dental option was because the kid, her teeth are just magnificent and she just needs to get them cleaned. Mine, we got some issues going on over here. For those of you who are OG Squirrel Tribes, y'all know what I'm talking about. Loose tooth, the wisdom tooth that fell out. Now I'm pretty sure there's like 74 cavities happening over here. Lots of stuff going on that I'm gonna definitely have to go to the dentist and get everything taken care of. But I wanted something that had like the lower copay, right? So when I'm looking online, I look to see what we have in our area and it shows like 100 different dentists in our area. And I'm like, cool, I'll go with this dental provider, which is what I thought it was, Delta Dental. So I respond to Kevin and I'm like, I don't know what you're asking me here. And he's like, they're saying you need the provider. And I'm like, oh, this is why I get my mom to do everything for me. Look, I'm 41 years old and I still want to be like, Mom, can you make my appointments? Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I get online and I reach out, I get a phone number so I can call Delta Dental. And I call Delta Dental and the lady that answers the phone, her name is April. So incredibly nice and helpful. She didn't talk to me like I was stupid when I was like, I don't know what's happening here. I feel lost. I don't know what's going on. So it turns out, y'all, for anybody who does insurance stuff and has half a clue about anything, maybe y'all can help me. So when I signed up for Delta Dental, I picked an HMO because I don't know what the hell the difference is between HMO, PPO, ABC, XYZ. I don't know what the difference is in anything. And I remember checking when I signed up and it said HMO was more, now I don't remember why I signed up with the HMO. I think it's because it was just cheaper each month. And it had a lower copay also. Always getting a phone call while I'm recording. Popular. Okay, so I signed up with the HMO, right? And when I checked online, it showed all these Delta Dental places around where I live. So I signed up and it's cool. It turns out there's none over here that take the HMO part that I got. They're all PPO. And I'm like, well, so I can't go to the dentist? Like, what does this mean? So I call the 800 number and I talk to April and I explain to April what is happening. And she's like, ma'am, bless your heart, basically, in the nice way of bless your heart. She was like, hey, so the provider is actually your main dentist because you are an HMO. Your husband cannot go to an orthodontist without being referred there by your main dental provider. And I was like, well, here's the problem. I don't have a main dental provider. I said, your website says that one will be selected for me automatically, but when I go on there, there's none selected. And when I try to find one, it literally gives me like the red stop sign and it's like, we can't help you here. Something's gone horribly wrong. So I asked her, I said, can you help me? And she goes, yeah, honey, tell me your zip code. I'll pull it up and we'll see what's up. So she types it in and she goes, oh, yeah, there's nobody near you. You're gonna have to drive like an hour to go to the dentist. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And she goes, no, I have a loophole for you. So it turns out with Delta Dental, and I don't know if it's like this with everybody, if you are signed up as an HMO and there isn't a provider within 35 miles of where you live, they give authorization to go to a PPO, and they'll let you go to a PPO. And what happens is, the downside here is, if you have an HMO and you have to go to a PPO, you have to pay the full thing out of pocket up front. Do you know how many people can't pay the full thing out of pocket up front and then wait on a reimbursement? Because then she says, you'll have to pay the whole thing up front. So let's say you go in there for, a tooth something or other. I don't know what she called it, but she's like $300. And I was like, let the tooth fall out. I'm not paying $300 for no damn tooth. But she was like, you would have to pay $300 up front. And then the dentist would file the paperwork and you would get reimbursed for whatever Delta Dental does not cover, or covers. Does not cover? Covers. Whatever they cover, you'll get reimbursed the rest of it. So if I pay $300 and they are 50-50, I'll get a check for $150 back. And I was like, all right, well, this blows, but okay, that's all I can do. And she said, because I can't change over until open enrollment in November. So until November, I'm an HMO girl, I guess. So I call a dental place around here. She gives me 4 places around me that are Delta Dental PPOs. It says, call these people, explain to them what's going on, and see which one can get you in. And I said, okay, cool. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? No. So the first one I call, they are part of Aspen Dental, and Aspen Dental has like the world's worst reviews online. And I was like, this is my mouth, boo-boo. We're not letting some half-assed dentist in here. Not happening. I'm already terrified of them people to begin with. Definitely not going to somewhere that gets like a 1.5 out of 5 stars across the board, the whole countrywide. So nixed Aspen Dental. The next one that I called, so I call this one, and they have great reviews, I guess from PPO customers, because I call and the girl that answers the phone started off sweet, started off so nice. And so I said, hi, my name is, and I started explaining everything that happens. And before I can even finish everything, she says, sorry, no, we don't do HMO. And I was like, no, I know. What I'm calling about is the people are giving authorization to go to a PPO, and then I would pay everything for you up front, and then they would just reimburse. She goes, yeah, we're not doing that. Like, you can come in here, but we're not going to file any paperwork for you. Everything that gets done, you'll have to pay our prices, and then you can hope that they reimburse you whatever it is, because blah, 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 blah. And I was like, but why would I have to pay your prices if you are a Delta Dental PPO and I happen to be a Delta Dental HMO? Shouldn't you still give me Delta Dental prices? And she's like, no, because you're not a PPO. And this may be where either I'm an ass or she's an ass, because I was like, I don't understand that. So like, just because my little last 3 letters aren't the same as your last 3 letters, like we're done here. Like, I can't even. And she's like, no, we will never ever file HMO. We won't give you the PPO pricing, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, you have a lovely day, ma'am. And so then I hung up. So now I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Just FYI. I have no options. Unless I want to drive an hour to go to the dentist, which I don't want to drive 5 seconds to go to the dentist. You think I'm going to willingly drive an hour and the whole time they're thinking about what they're going to do to my gums and my teeth? So, in November, when I can go PPO, I guess I'll go to the dentist then. That doesn't help the man or the kid. I got to figure something out. So if anybody has loophole tricks and you want to let me know, please let me know. The conversation this morning made me want to drink, which is why we have the just orange juice, but pretending it's a mimosa, just FYI. So the other thing I want to talk to you guys about was, I don't know if you know, I think you know, most of you would know. So over the past like 6-7 months or whatever, I had a wisdom tooth just poof fall out on its own. Then I had a tooth that, because the wisdom tooth was pushing all my teeth around, my teeth are all jacked up now. I used to have this like really pretty smile and my teeth were in a row, and now they're like, meh. Like, I don't know what this is, but that's what they're doing now. And now I have like, look, we're gonna get up close and personal. You ready? If you're chewing something, stop or avert your gaze. I don't know. But now I've got, you see this right here? Oh, there's stuff in it. So this is what has happened. My teeth have like separated some, like there's way too much space between my teeth. And now I'm pretty sure that's a cavity, because I had one of those abscess, that's the right word. I had an abscess thingy right here before Christmas, before Thanksgiving, definitely before Christmas. I don't know about Thanksgiving. And it was kind of gnarly. So I had to get antibiotics for it. I called in, no, I did a doctor on demand, that face-to-face app thing that you can do, because I didn't want to go into a doctor. So I did doctor on demand, and I was like, hey, listen, my mouth is a little jacked up. I would like some antibiotics so that I don't, like, because of a tooth. I don't, like, who wants to die because you had like a tooth infection? That's a horrible, horrible way to go. Tombstone reads, died because she didn't brush her teeth and floss like she should have her entire life. Like, who wants that? So I got antibiotics, fixed it all up, and everything stopped hurting. And I was like, okay, well, we'll just keep going and see what happens. Like, until something else happens, you're fine. Homeless people still have teeth. People who don't go to the dentist still have teeth. Older generations who never had the dentist still have teeth. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Like, that's how I looked at it. Like, that was literally how I looked at it. I was like, if these people can still maintain teeth, I should be fine, because I am using toothpaste. I am flossing every day and whatever else. What I'm not doing though is staying away from sugary drinks and acidic drinks and stuff like that, like you're supposed to do, because I'd rather let my teeth fall out. Ergo orange juice. So where was I going with this? Oh, so I was trying to figure out how to kind of help a lot of things, my mouth, and then like the way I was feeling, because squirrel, for a reason, like my brain was having trouble just like staying on topic or remembering words and doing all this other stuff. Realized I was low on like B12. And it occurred to me a little while ago that, ma'am, maybe you should really look into your iron as well. Maybe there's a little bit more than just the B12 issue here. So look into iron and stuff like that. Did I go to a doctor to get blood work done to figure out exactly what I need? Nah, that's for the peasants. I figured I'd do it all on my own, because whatever, why not? So I just researched a lot of crap and decided that what I was going to do is take multivitamins. I have sublingual B12 shots. And then I decided to order these. Let me show you. So I'm gonna show you guys all this stuff. I've been taking these little jokers for a very long time. The my kind, the Garden of Life organic gummy majiggies. I've been taking these forever. They taste really good. And they're great. So I was doing those for the longest, and then I quit. And then I realized apple cider vinegar and probiotics are supposed to be good. So I got these, and I was like, okay, I'll try these. And then I realized that I don't think you can overdose on vitamins, but maybe you don't need to take all different kinds of vitamins every single day. Maybe like mix them up. That way you're not overdoing it. I ordered some for the man too. I got the men's ones. I could have just given him the women's ones. He wouldn't have noticed, I don't think, but he would have noticed when I gave him a pink bottle versus a blue one, because, gender, colors, whatnots. So I got him these, and he's been taking those for the last couple weeks, couple weeks. But what I ordered for myself was I ordered these. So these are vitamin code, and it's supposed to be healthy blood, 28 milligrams of gentle, non-binding iron. Vitamins B and C promote iron absorption. And I was like, what does non-binding iron mean? And basically it means it's not gonna make you constipated. Because who wants to be constipated? I don't know if I'd rather be constipated or constantly pooping. Probably constipated. Constantly pooping, your butt's gonna hurt after a while. So probably constipated. But anyway, this doesn't do either of those. So I started taking these. It says take 2 of them a day. And they're organic, they're vegan, whatever. Are these vegan? They have to be if they're garden. No, they don't have to be if they're Garden of Life. They're non-GMO and they're gluten-free. Are these vegan? Yeah, these are vegan too. Okay, so because beef stuff for some reason makes me super bloating, makes my joints hurt. So I try to stay away from anything with whey or beef kind of whatnots in it. So I started taking these. And when I tell you, I haven't felt icky since I started taking these. I was noticing that I'd have moments where I kind of felt a little like maybe you should sit down, you feel a little pass outy, or I would have moments where I just didn't like feel great. And I realized I think I was having issues with like iron and stuff like that. So I've been taking these and having these, but I've been eating extra fruits and vegetables and I feel so much better. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I didn't know if I was ever going to tell you guys this. And since we're on this topic, I might as well tell you guys this. This is definitely TMI, and it's not something I ever put out there. Not grab the bull by the horns, right? So when I had my kid, 13 and a half years ago, whatever, I lost a lot of weight. So I gained a lot of weight while I was pregnant with her because I ate everything under the sun. I was like, I'm eating for 2, but technically it was like I was eating for 12 because I just ate all the time. And I gained a lot of weight. And when I lost a lot of weight, I had, oh, look, this is going to get embarrassing, but we're all friends here. I mean, some of you might just be here to talk shit to me. I've deleted those comments, so it doesn't matter. But when I had my kid and I lost the weight and the whatever else, I did what they like to refer to as the mommy makeover a couple years later after I lost a bunch of weight. So after I had my kid, when I had my kid, I was at like 232 pounds. And then I lost some of the weight after having her. I dropped down to like 201. And then I sat around there for like a couple years. And then one day I was like, ma'am, don't do this anymore. So I started working out and I lost a lot of weight. And as I lost the weight, the stomach area, like right here, this is where it's going to sound interesting. I lost a lot of weight, but my stomach had that like the saggy skin, whatever. What y'all judge me if you want on the way I phrase this, but it looked like what I expect like old balls to look like, you know, like the skin, the way it does. Look, I'm trying not to look at y'all while I do this because it's embarrassing, but that's what it like felt like, looked like, or whatever. And I was like, I can't do this. I want to be able to wear a bathing suit every once in a while, like a 2-piece, or look cute or whatever else. So I didn't want to have that. But then also after breastfeeding, my boobs went from being like, hey, ma'am, you're spectacular. You know, you got these little perky things before you have a kid and they're like massive when you're pregnant, and then you have the baby and then they're like a little bit smaller, and then you breastfeed and then they're like touching your belly button. I don't know. So I was like, listen, after I lost a bunch of weight, I wanted to get the mommy makeover. So I had the excess skin removed and I had boobs done. Okay, boobs done. Y'all know exactly what I mean. They're not mine. Well, portions of them are obviously, but there's extras in there. So I have had them for 10 years. And in the beginning, I loved them. They were fantastic. I was like, hey, how you doing? What's up? Huh? You know, to the man, because he liked them too. It was fun times. But as I've gotten older and put on weight, these mamma jammas make my back hurt. I can't sleep on my stomach. I can barely sleep on my side. I can't do jumping jacks. I can't run. I can't bear hug anybody. I hate them. Okay, I hate them. And so I want to get them taken out. I can't wear certain things that I want to wear, because if I wear the cute little flowy shirts, it's like, ma'am, oh, you gained 500 pounds in one outfit. And I'm like, I know, it's because they're out here and I can't. So I wear sports bras all day long to push these jammies down because I'm over them, right? So anyway, I want to get them done. Like take them and fling them and we're finished here. But I'm terrified that my actual tombstone will read death by boob removal, because I'm afraid I'll like bleed out or something, because I think that I don't have good blood because I need iron. So that's why I'm taking iron pills, in case you guys wanted to know literally everything. Also why I'm back in the gym, because I figure the best time to get anything done is when you're at your absolute healthiest. So working out, trying to get cardio back up, get my weight down, get my blood right, eat correctly, go fix the mouth. I don't know if that really matters, but we're not gonna really push the line here on sepsis. Like that's what I'm scared about too. So my hope and goal is that this winter, I can get these things just done. And then next year, I'll be able to bear hug the crap out of the man and the kid. I can do jumping jacks. I can go bolt down the beach if I want and run and not have to hold things in place because it hurts to run with them. And I can sleep on my stomach. I was a stomach sleeper my entire life. And then I was like, oh, I want boobs. And now I can't sleep on my stomach and I hate it. It sucks. So there's all the TMI in case anybody was curious about any of that. Don't judge me. I mean, if you judge me, what the hell? Who cares? Honestly, who cares? But whatever. You should never judge somebody for doing something for themselves that is going to help them feel better about themselves. That's how I feel about it. I was in a very low self-esteem place after I had my kid and didn't like how everything looked and whatever else. And then I lost the weight and liked it even less after losing the weight. So I did what I wanted to do for me to feel better. And it did help visually, but then the working out and everything did more, like having muscles and stuff like that. I really like that. So I'd like to get back to that minus these. Just FYI, I figured, you know what, we're family here. What the hell not? Might as well just tell you every single thing under the sun. Anything else y'all want to know? Y'all, social security number, a birth date? We're not doing all that. But okay, so the thing I wanted to talk about, I did have a reason for this. I promised 20 minutes in. Y'all know how I roll. So I saw this thing on Facebook, and I want to show you the picture. So this is the picture on Facebook. Hold on, let me just make sure there's nothing stupid here because I am on my Facebook, you know what I'm saying? So here's the picture on Facebook. You see this? It's like some lady in the back of her car, right? And I want to read this thing to you because it made me think about things a lot. So it says, today I watched two different perspectives in the Target parking lot. A mom with 3 little ones rushing to put the babies in their seats and then the groceries in the back. You could see she was visibly flustered and in a hurry to get out of there. Then I saw a grandma with her 3 young grandkids. She puts them in the back, unloads some juice boxes from her bags, and sits there laughing with them while they drink their juices. No rush at all. In the moment, as a mom with young kids, we are in such survival mode, it feels like it's always a rush, rush, go, go kind of world. Then we blink and they are grown. Then one day we'll become grandmas and remember how fast those moments went, and we will sit and live in them a little bit longer. And I thought that was super cute. And then my brain, you know how it scrolls out, went to a bunch of different places. My first thought was, well, mom with the young kids probably, possibly got off work, had to get all 3 kids, get to the grocery store, get the stuff, take it home, cook dinner, take them to sports, help them with homework, give baths and all this other stuff. Hands full, lot on her plate, less time to enjoy those little moments of sitting in the back of the car in a parking lot. Whereas grandma, in theory, what she got? Like, friends and family, probably doesn't work, hangs out all the time, has the ability and the time to do these kind of things because she's not being pulled in as many directions as the young mother most likely is. So when you see things like this, I think you got to look at them from numerous different perspectives, right? You got to look at them. You can't look at this and let it make you feel as a young mother that you're missing out on this time with your kids or that you're not doing well enough by making time for these kids. That could have been on a Tuesday afternoon, and we don't know Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. She could have been chilling in the backyard with the kids for hours at a time, but that one specific day was the day that she was frazzled. That's okay. It's okay to be frazzled Monday through Friday and live it up Saturday, Sunday. It's okay to be frazzled Monday through Sunday, y'all. Your life and what you have to do to live your life, what's the right word? Not outcome of it, but whatever all goes into it is perfectly fine as long as it works for you and yours. You know what I mean? Like maybe grandma was like, I guess I'll just sit here with these kids because I ain't got shit else to do. I don't want to spend any money and take them anywhere. And they run around like crackheads if we take them to the park or a store or whatever. So I'll just shove them in the back of the car and give them a juice box. Maybe they'll go to sleep. Like maybe that was the thought process. And from the outside looking in, you're like, oh, look how great grandma's doing. Where really grandma was like, I just want y'all to sit down and shut up and leave me alone for a second. You just never know what it is. But when I saw that, like I said, I had a lot of different thoughts on it. My kid's 13 and I look back at when she was younger and how now, of course, I feel bad that I didn't devote more time to her because the man and I were working our butts off like all the time at work. And then, you know, we did, unfortunately, I don't know if I could say unfortunately, I don't know that I'd say we put ourselves before her either, but we would go to the gym after work, but it gave her the ability to go into the kids club and hang out with kids that she doesn't get to do at home as an only child. So I feel like it was still good for all of us in the long run. But now I'll be doing something on my phone. Generally speaking, it's going to be YouTube related, replying to comments or looking up work, or I'm on the computer doing something. And she'll say, Ma, could you just put it down for a second and watch this or do this? And I'll be like, kid, just wait 1 second. I have to do this real fast, whatever else. And then I'll say that 2 or 3 times. And then I'll realize, you know what? That shit can wait. The kid at this point can't. She's 13 and she wants me to pay attention to what she's trying to show me. She takes precedence. So on days where you guys don't see me, it's because I gave her precedence. She got my time, you know what I mean, instead of being here. For the other channel, same thing. If the video is short, it's because I had more, not better, but I had other things to do that took precedence over that day. And anything that takes precedence, it's going to be family and friends all the time, over YouTube, over money, over work, over anything else. Because at the end of the day, at the end of your life, what matters most are the people, not the things, right? So that was just another thing I wanted to mention to you guys. That's it. Like literally, I had nothing going into this except for this little article thingy-majiggy I wanted to tell you guys. And then we went way TMI, but like I said, whatever, bro. Like, it's a squirrel tribe. What you gonna do about it? So that's that. I do have to record for the main channel now. Oh, it's gonna be so, it puts me in a weird mental space doing all the research. Sorry, I've got like this weird hiccup burp thingy going on. It puts me in this weird mental space over on the main channel because it is one of those, I don't even know what to call the channel. Like, that's the other thing. Like, if YouTube's like, here's your plaque, what do you want to put on there? Like, what do you want to be known as? I don't know, chick with a camera and a microphone? Like, that's all I got. They're like, are you a news channel? I mean, maybe, like, sort of, but like I'm opinion-based at the same time. Are you a prepping channel? No, I don't feel like that. But although I talk about ways to make sure you have the things that you need so that you don't go hungry or die of thirst. So maybe, like, I still have no clue what that is. Over here, 2.0, I know exactly what this is. Whatever the hell I want it to be. And that makes life easier for me. So anyway, but over on the main channel, when I'm researching all the stuff, like, because we started with East Palestine, Ohio, and I've been on this like kick from it for the whole week, and it takes me off into these random little things. But the more places I go, the more I see little things, and I'm like, ooh, no, that sucks. Ooh, no, I don't like that. Oh, no, those poor people. And then it starts to mess with you, and then you have to pretend to drink a mimosa. So, y'all, I love orange juice. It's so good. Oh, side note, Whole Foods, my favorite orange juice, their 365 organic orange juice, 89 fluid ounces, that was $5.79, whereas Publix price had gone up on their half of that size, like 40 something ounces, had gone up to almost $6. Mine went up to $7. I'm sad. It went up. I noticed it yesterday when I picked it up. I was like, oh, no. But I also noticed, hey, side note, totally off topic, tons of eggs back on the shelf in case anybody needs eggs. But that's it. But I love orange juice. I'm gonna finish this and then, I try to drink it on this side so it doesn't hit the cavity-ish area. And I'm pretty sure it's cavity. See, it's dark there. And look, this tooth, it still wiggles just a little bit. That's what started all. When the wisdom tooth came in, it pushed my teeth around. And then when it fell out, I don't know what the hell happened. My teeth just went willy-nilly. There's gaps in between stuff now that were never there before. And the top tooth, this one here, kept hitting this one here, and it loosened it. And so it hurts sometimes, and sometimes I can't eat because of the teeth touch, and it's painful. But when this started moving, it started moving all these around. And now the yellow stuff, like plaque, I guess it is like in places it's never been before. And I'm like, how do you get that off of there? Go to the damn dentist. And I don't want to because it's gonna hurt. And I'm a baby. And I don't care. But I tell my kid, just go to the dentist. It's not a big deal. They're just gonna clean your teeth. Don't be a baby about it. As her mother over here is like, right, whatever. Do as I say, not as I do. Right? Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, that. So that's it. Again, random as shit. That's fine. Love you guys. I hope you're having a good day. Happy hump day again. It's hump day, my dudes. I think that's all. I'll try to be here tomorrow. No promises, but I'll try. Tomorrow's supposed to be rainy and gross. We should do a live stream. We should. We gotta schedule a live stream because we haven't done one over here. That'd be fun. I think that's it. I'm gonna let you guys get back to your everyday, wait, what is it? Back to your regularly scheduled programs? Yeah, I'll let you get back to that because I'm sure you're tired of listening to me just rattle on. I love you all. I'll see you when I see you. Okay, bye.